What's up, my pilots? Angryponcho here, and we're back playing Oblivion, the main quest. In this episode, we are heading into our very first Oblivion gate. There are 16 Daedra princes and princesses, apparently, as we'll learn, each with his or her own plane of Oblivion, and those are the 16 Daedra quests that you can do in this game. Iron Claymore, Charred Corpse of a Guard. I see. And there's a thing casting spells at us. Alright, let's see if we can't hold our own with a giant hammer. Beat the hell out of the enemies. Well, you know, in terms of leveling, this... I guess I'm not too far behind. I'm absorbing a lot of the magic they're casting at me. So maybe I should be taking advantage of this by using my own magic. Let's see, what's a good touch spell that we have? Frostfinger works. Cast this sugar a couple times. Throw it down. Do some damage. Alright, cool. Does it over time, too. And it works on these shock enemies as well. That's handy. Ooh, this hammer is so slow and weighty. I'm going to have to get used to this. Fighting like this. It's just like, one swing at a time, you know? Why is he all red and got a green smoke around him? I don't know what's causing that. Drink a health potion or two. Our health is so high that those potions I made are not going to help much, but that'd be good to use to heal after battles. I don't know why he suddenly stopped fighting us at the end there, but whatever. Thought I saw something else, but okay. Take this stuff because it's valuable. These restore magicka potions I will be using because they will refill our magicka, which otherwise would not refill itself. So as you can see, we want to get in there where the dead guards are! The war gate. But this gate is opened elsewhere. It's like, oh crap. This is one of the points in the game where if you have a high acrobatics skill, you can really kick some ass. So, let's have a go at it, shall we? Remember how well this worked in the Allayed Ruins? Jumping around the obstacle? It works here if you're good enough. And, I'm not. Oh damn, that sucks. I guess I'll burn to death in the lava. Or I can just run over here and walk right out of it with no apparent permanent injury. I guess it just, I don't know. Well, this guy's already been weakened. He's staggering me left and right. My agility is 100. I should not be constantly being staggered. That is upsetting. Really now? They're gonna pull that crap on me. So I suppose we have to find some other way to get to that huge tower in the middle, which, yeah, spoilers, is important. That's where the key to close the gate. Yeah, you normally think key would open something, but no, in this game you get a key and it closes it. But they don't actually call it a key, but really it's a key, you know? Ah, it's a war gate, and my athletic skill increased. Oh, I'm gonna punch Sigil in the face with a hammer. These guys are about the toughest enemies you'll ever fight in the game. So if you can hold your own against a Sigil, you're doing alright. Because they can absorb a lot of magicka. I think they have about the same jeez. Knock me on my ass, why don't you? Or maybe it's that warhammer, that axe that he's got that's actually really good. I forget. Well, I'll compare the two once I finish beating him up. But as you can see, he's tough. If I were to fight two of these guys at once, I'd be throwing down those health potions like there's no tomorrow. It's tough. Daedric Battle Axe. Let's see if that's comparable to our current weapon. And our iron armor is not going to stand up to these guys. Oh no, the warhammer's better. It's a lot heavier though. Wow. You know what? It's still a blunt weapon either way, honestly. So I don't know. I feel like that for 1 point of damage, it's actually not a bad trade to get a significantly lighter weapon by about 20 pounds. So it's handy. So we're doing all right, I guess, in terms of our readiness. We're level 24, so our rewards and random stuff like this should be pretty good. You see, weak potions, strong potion, whatever. You wouldn't find those strong potions at all if you were at a low level. In fact, that's how it works. When you're at a high level, you're likely to find things from your level, but it is possible to find stuff from lower levels as well. He probably summoned that. Yeah, you see, Sigil can also summon things, which makes him a huge pain in the ass when they're summoning other Daedra, which really doesn't make sense. They'll sort of be like a zombie that could summon other zombies, you know, because it's Thriller night. And this guy is kicking my ass, and then Sigil is eating me. Yeah, and I'm gonna roll to the lava. Almost. That was close. I was kind of hoping I'd roll into the lava, actually. That would have been neat. Oh, just die, would you? Thank you. You see, he absorbed, actually, the last one there. Is that an ebony warhammer? Not gonna be as good as Daedric, though, is it? Yeah, it's not even as good as this axe. So now we take advantage of our wait glitch. We wait for an hour, Our health magically refills itself, but our magicka remains stunted, so we'll continue to use those potions to refill it. Oh, wow. Oblivion gates are a complex affair, and I'm only going to show maybe 3, maybe just 2 even, because they get to be repetitive. They all have the same basic concepts going on. Well, that was ebony boots, wasn't it? Yeah, look at that. Random loot. We're already replacing our crappy gear with better stuff. Enemies are nearby. Oh no. Oh no. See these roots here? Harada roots? They'll kick your ass if you go too close. Don't touch them. Yeah, well, I touched that one, didn't I? Jeez. Put the hammer away so we can see what's on the right side of the screen. I mean, jeez. Look how big that thing is. Can't see what the hell I'm doing. So there's a tower that we're trying to get to. We've managed to walk around and avoid the main gate. So you see enemies are going to be nearby pretty much constantly in these gates. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't normally fight the enemies at all in these gates. I don't even bother. It just simply is not worth the time. You're going to be better served to just run right by. Unless you have a vested interest in raising your skills, which I, at this point, do. My blunt skill going up, my destruction skill increasing. Unless you have real investment that you need to make. Oh, another one. I'm going to die. Drink a couple of these restore health. A little restore magicka too. Yeah, as you can see, he's kicking my ass. Oh, damn. That's frustrating. And somebody with a bow? Oh, thanks for recharging my magicka. That's going to help me out a lot. So now I can fight. Fight, fight. Do I have a restore health on myself? I do, don't I? Let's see. Wait a minute, that's... Oh no, it's up here, isn't it? Run away. Oh wait. Oh, I need magicka in order to heal myself. How frustrating. So we'll do this a couple times. It'll speed our regenerative processes. Oh, we got a one of these guys. Okay. Alright, I'll switch back to our shock spell here. Just kind of show you guys the way that I'd like to play this kind of character. Let's go. Is that going to be... No, we want our frost spell, don't we? Oh, not enough magicka. It's an expensive spell. Get out of here, you. That's so annoying. Yeah, you can't drink any more potions. You only can have so many at a time. See that magicka absorption? 50% magicka absorption? That's where the majority of the damage came from fighting that guy. Alright, this guy's got a bow, so... yeah, he's fodder for me. My hammer is just, they eat him. Get over here. So, these Dremora are essentially humanoid Daedra. And as you can see, they don't stand up to much punishment from a huge battle axe. The one frustrating thing about them is that, although they appear to be wearing Daedric armor, which is the best heavy armor in the game, when you kill them, they never have it on their body. So, as you can see, he just has 300 arrows, and that's it. That's all he's apparently carrying with him. No drops other than that. Sometimes you'll get a Daedra heart from him, I think. Not totally sure on that one. But in these gates, you're going to want to take advantage as often as you can of this principle of being able to wait and have your health magically refill. In that case, my magicka refilled as well because I used a potion before waiting, and its time elapsed during the waiting period. So you see the room that we're entering now is called the Blood Feast. This is the primary room in most of the towers. Magicka essence. That'll refill your magicka. Pretty handy to have. Alright, look around. We got a couple of Zevoi, 2 at once. Alright, let's see if we can handle it. As you can see, sometimes they're just gonna... Yep. They can really kick your ass. So when they both summon something, and then they're both kicking your ass like this is why I say it's better for you to run. See, he just absorbed my magic. Now the next time I get hit, I'm gonna die. So it's like, what do you do? These potions, these crappy potions that I've got are not gonna fix me up quick enough. So I use the magicka essence, go back to trying to cast spells on these guys, and they just keep absorbing them. It's like, what do? You get your ass kicked, that's what you do. Best you can do is drink your potions and try not to get your ass kicked, but... like I'm saying, it's tough sometimes. They will really knock the crap out of you if you're not prepared, and honestly, we're not. Alright, where's our autosave? Should have got one when we came into the room, or at the very least when we waited. Yes. And that's why I say you are much better served to run right past all the enemies in the Oblivion gates, and particularly in the tower areas, because they'll pile up on you, 2 or 3 of them, and they'll start kicking your ass. So, some gates you're going to have to run around to the right and look into a door over here in order to find the path up. On this gate, you just need to run over here to the left, or I believe to the right, I think it's a mirror, and you'll go to the Rending Halls. A lot of gates have towers with rooms called the Rending Halls, and essentially this is going to be a spherical staircase around the outside of the tower, and it's going to allow us to get up to the top floor. Now the first gate that we're going to go into, the Kvatch gate, which is pretty much always your first gate that you do. You might want to go and fight these Dremora characters that are hanging around, because they can actually drop some good loot if you get lucky. You can find unique enchanted weapons, I think, sometimes, not too often. But if those Zivili from the first floor are chasing you around, don't bugger with it, because those Zivili will kick your ass. Did I mention that these guys also have the ability to summon things? So that mage over there just summoned a flaming Atronak. So, it gets tough. When you fight two at once, particularly, they'll really lay it down on you. But as you can see, he did drop his Daedric armor. Sometimes they do that. It's unpredictable. Most of the time, in fact, that's the first time I've ever seen that. I have to say that I think that is literally the first time I've ever seen them drop the Daedric armor like that. I'm kind of frustrated, actually. That never happens to me. I just was talking about how it doesn't happen, and then it does. Whatever. No, don't run back down the hall, you dumb mage. You see, they all have different names after them, so Dremora, something. Valknaz, it indicates their rank and their general toughness and durability, the kind of damage they're going to put out as well. But it does not indicate what they are in terms of their class. They could be a mage or pretty much anything, and they can all have the same rank, so it doesn't really matter there. So when you run up the Rending Halls, a lot of the time you're going to get up to this floor, and there'll be one of three things. There's going to be a door on the right that'll take you back to the Blood Feast, and there'll be more staircases. Or there'll be a door over here in the middle that'll take you out to another pillar where you have to climb up that one and activate a gate or something. Or it'll continue the staircase just circling around and around and around again. So as you can see, well, Valknaz, we'll fight Valknaz, why not? Like I said, good loot drops. They're not overly powerful. They don't absorb all your spells. This is essentially like fighting another person, which is about as even as the game gets a lot of the time. Because those arena fights, when it's one-on-one, that's combat at its purest. That's a lot of fun, too. Have the armor skill going up? We'll probably get another level up just in time. And there's a couple items that we're going to want to pick up. We want to be at least level 25 before we get. And you see, he drops in a whole other set of Daedric armor for us. I think we can carry it. So, yeah, we'll take it with us. Can't wait here, because there's probably another guy standing, like... Well, it doesn't matter where they're standing. The Blood Feast is all one room. So the area we started in, so those guys down there, that's the first floor. Hello, you are following me. Let's continue. The corridors of Dark Salvation are like a second stage of the Rending Halls. Typically very similar. You come in, you turn to the right, and you run up the stairs, or the slope. There may be some small traps and things, but typically they do very little damage compared to what the enemies are going to do if you try and stop and fight them. So, you're better off than running right by. Now in this case, the Citadel hall door needs a key. So you have to go outside. This is there are several different kinds of Oblivion gates, but after a while you'll notice that their interior designs start to repeat. And it sort of makes sense with the whole lore of there being 16 planes of Oblivion, and each one is, ruled by one Daedric prince. Well, the ones that you're going into are all ruled by Murun's Dagon, but he's got a set of floor plans that he uses. So there's only like maybe 5 varieties. This one you don't see very often because it's used in plot-relevant gates.
Over here!
Whoa, there's someone in here alive! Wah, crazy! He's in the cage. What the hell? We got a flaming thing. That makes it really hard for me to see. I'm gonna go into third person. Because I can still hit guys with touch spells and use an axe in third person. It's just tough to use stuff like a bow, No crosshairs to use to aim. Get out of my face! Oh, dang, that thing's so slow! Oh, gotcha. Alright. What you got for me? The Sigil Keep Key. What the heck's going on here?
Quickly, there's no time. You must get to the top of the large tower. The Sigil Keep, they call it. That's what keeps the Oblivion gate open. Find the Sigil stone. Remove it and the gate will close. Hurry! The Keeper has the key. You must get the key.
How does he know this? Alright, I'll do it. I have the key. I'm gonna go up to the big tower now. I'll see you on the other side. When I close the gate, you'll come out with me, won't you? I'll see you on the outside? Okay, maybe. We'll see. So some gates you'll have to run across and get a key or something like that. It's not very common, actually. It's because this is kind of a rarity. Normally you just find your way to the central tower, which may include going through some really annoying underground cave sections, or running across an overworld, or if you're really skilled, jumping around obstacles on the overworld, or jumping right over, and having a jolly old time with it. But eventually you'll turn back into the inside and return to the Blood Feast, which is usually the name of the primary central room. So as you can see, the room we were just in is now down there. Well, there's some loot down there that I missed. Actually, that's a temporary. That area down there isn't accessed. It's just another part of the tower, basically. And we could loot that kind of area, but it's not really worth it for me. These warps are nice. They just jump you higher to the same room. So here you have the Punished. See, you'll find often the best loot in these the Punished containers. You'll find enchanted items and armor. You'll find lots of good. Okay, don't cross these when there's something on them because you'll get your ass knocked off and fall all the way to the bottom of the tower. As I say, it is all one room. So if I were to jump off here, I would land in the room where we first entered the tower. Eventually you get to this red diaphragm up here in the middle of the tower, and you'll be able to go into the Sigillum Sanguis, I always said as a kid. I don't know how that's actually supposed to be pronounced at the end, but it's well, where's the map? It's spelled like that. I guess it's... I always said Sigillum Sanguis or something like that, but I guess it's the Sigillum Sanguis, since it's a sigil stone? I don't know. I don't make the names, I just try to read them. Sometimes it works. So you got these little fountains, some of them will heal you, other ones will give you some magic back. Typically I'll run around this room, the Sigillum Sanguis. Sigillium Sanguis, maybe. There'll be 2, maybe 3 Punished in here, so I'll run around and pick those up. And then once I've got the loot, you go and remove the sigil gate, essentially. And I should have remembered something important about these gates, is that you can get some real good loot. Actually, the 2 guys in here aren't that bad. I'm gonna kill them and see if they have loot. Yeah, see, there's a 3rd Punished up there waiting for me to come plunder it. Here you. These spells sure are handy. Make things a lot easier for me, especially when you get 3 or 4 of them that go over time, working at the same time. Kick some ass. He's got a potion thing that burdens enemies. Yeah, sometimes you'll get junk like that, but whatever. Works out in the end. If you can get him to fall off of here, it's even better. Yeah, check it out. He'll take damage when he lands. Yeah, see, quite a bit just then. He'll take damage too if you fall too far, so watch out, of course. But we already know that, don't we? Oh, he wasn't very tough. The mages, you're going to want to find their stave, because often they'll have a pretty nice enchantment on them. I don't know where his went. Good potions and stuff. Seriously though, where did your stave go, dude? You dropped it and it disappeared. That's really weird. What the hell? No, you caught up with me, huh? Guess it's time to close the gate. I'm not gonna deal with this crap. So as you can see, an Oblivion gate takes a whole 20 minutes to go through, and it's really just... It's a pain in the ass. For the number of times that you could do this if you wanted to, is like 50 in this game, and they take ages. Greaves of free movement, resist paralysis, generally useless, but as you can see, we're finding loot that has value. What you want to do is come up here, find the sigil stone, and click it. You will take it right from where it sits, and everything that is happening around you ceases to matter. Transcendent sigil stone. That indicates it's the highest quality sigil stone, and I found a level 17 and above. And the stuff that you're seeing around here is the tower collapsing around us, as the gate closes with us inside. Contrary to what you would immediately think, it doesn't mean that we get trapped inside forever because the gate closed behind us. It for some reason means that we get kicked out to where the gate opens into Tamriel, and then the gate closes. Not sure why we get kicked out when we close it, because it doesn't really make sense. When the Daedra closes it, whoever closes it doesn't get kicked out then, but I don't know. It's not really explained very well. Closed an Oblivion gate. I've closed a gate by taking the sigil stone that anchors it. Yes, we already know how this goes. Oh, goodness. So now you have 2 choices. You can either go and talk to the guards again and continue that side quest to free the city and go in and try to find the mayor or something like that. The count, I believe. Or you can persist with the main quest, which is going to direct you to just take these guys in just as far... the minimum amount that is required to get Martin out. And that's what we're going to do. Because I really just can't be bothered to try to do the side quest right now. We might do it in the next video, but not right now at least.
Close the gate. I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack.
Let's do it.
I need you to come with us. Are you...
Yes, I'm gonna go. Let's do it.
For Kvatch!
Why did you name the town with a KV combination at the beginning of the word? That's kind of a weird one. So as you can see, Celine whatever the guy's name is, he's a plot essential character. I'm so slow! Why am I slower than these guys with a speed of 90? It's ridiculous. Actually, my speed's Yeah, my speed is 90. But I should be pretty dang fast when you think about it. I don't know. My athletics is at 50 and my speed is at 90, and I'm still not a very fast character. I'm not sure why. We're probably carrying close to our capacity because we've got a bunch of Daedric armor and loot and maces and things. So I bet you it's weighing us down.
Kvatch!
Clear the southern plaza before the survivors in the chapel can be rescued. Right. Let's do it. I'm gonna help these guys out with the Zevely because they're the real pain in the ass here. The other Daedra are, well, shit, I'm getting my ass kicked. Drink some healing potions here. These spider ones are going to be throwing spells around. They're not too bad. Oh, dang. Look at this shit. Yeah, often this... Oh, friggity crack. Look at the number of Daedra here. This quest is going to boil down to Cillian Matthias is unconscious. Cillian Matthias is unconscious. It just happens constantly in this quest. He just gets his ass kicked, and there's nothing you can really do to protect him. NPCs, they generally don't hang around very well. And that means that they're not going to be taking advantage of your healing ability, or whatever healing ability you might have. Die, would you? Thank you. We really need to get some healing going on here. If I got anything that works immediately, that would be great, because right now you see my restore health is cooking, but I'm not allowed to drink anything else because I've already had my max of potions for right now. The best you can do is throw spells at these guys, hope they don't absorb them, and keep running. Do some damage to the enemies that you can do damage to. Cillian Matthias is, yeah, unconscious. Told you that was going to happen. So I'm just going to run around and try not to die. Don't fight anything that's summoned. That's a waste of time for you. Yeah, it's tough. I'll admit it. It's real rough here. And if you want to just kind of skip into the chapel, that's all right. That's go ahead and heal. I'm pretty sure they will not follow you inside. So if you need to take care of that, you can. What the hell?
What's it like out there? We were beginning to fear we were the only survivors.
You guys need to get out there. There's a whole battle going on. On a side note, is Martin here?
Brother Martin? Yes, he's right over there. He led a group of us here during the confusion of the attack. We owe him our lives.
Okay. I suppose I need to just heal, huh? We can wait for an hour. That will... you know, let's just go inside for an hour. Let's go back out and see if that battle's going well. What do you think? You think it's over by now? Nope, everyone's still fighting. After an hour. Did he actually kill anything? It looks like he killed... a few things, actually. Oh, wow. And someone who isn't Quest Essential is still alive. That's astounding. Doesn't normally happen. After an hour? No way! I don't know how the game takes into account our passage of time for this battle, but apparently it's not really accurate. Since an hour goes by and they're still fighting, when if you were to actually be out here, it would be in minutes. Tops. Oh, and we got our Destruction Killing Feast just as we finished the battle and got the quest update, and he's going to run away. And then he come back in. Because that's what his script tells him to do.
We wiped the bastards out!
More like you did, but
It's
thanks.
safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right.
I already checked, they're good.
This is only the beginning of the battle for Kvatch. We can discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Right, but we don't have to do that. That part's optional. It's not even required to get the main quest bits done. It's just required if you want to go for the side quest. It's actually, it isn't required at all. Yeah. Lots of Daedra hearts. They're good because you can make restore health potions out of them. Anyway, are we going to get a cutscene when Matthias comes in? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to hang out outside in the rain. Are you Martin? You're Martin.
I heard about how you helped the guard drive the Daedra back. Well done.
I got some big news for you, man. You're in danger.
Danger, you say? You came here to tell me this. Explain yourself or leave me alone. There are many others here who actually need your help.
Oh. You're Martin, right? The priest, yeah?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods right now. If all this is part of a divine plan, I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
Wow, that's sacrilegious. Yeah, gods are not. That's beside the point.
If you came to me for help, you're more of a fool than you look.
Hey.
Look around. What good is a priest?
Well, in the next video, we're going to tell Martin that he is the Emperor's son! Isn't that just exciting as hell? See you guys then.